Imagine a vibrant industrial city, a bustling center of commerce and life, lining the banks of a mighty river. Now, picture that same landscape transformed. A wasteland of shattered concrete and twisted metal, the air thick with the stench of death and despair. This was the fate of Stalingrad, a city thrust into the fiery crucible of World War II, where a brutal struggle for dominance unfolded, etching its name forever in the annals of history. And now, before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe for more videos like this, and let's get started. The Battle of Stalingrad, a brutal clash that raged from July 17, 1942 to February 2, 1943, stands as a defining moment of World War II. It wasn't just a battle. It was a crucible that transformed a bustling industrial center on the Volga River into a smoldering graveyard. This 1,000-day siege, involving millions of soldiers and civilians, became a turning point in the war, shattering German ambitions and solidifying Soviet resilience. Following the initial success of Operation Barbarossa, the surprise invasion of the Soviet Union in 1941, Nazi Germany craved a decisive blow to cripple the Soviets. Hitler, fueled by a megalomaniacal vision of Lebensraum, living space, in the east, set his sights on the oil fields of the Caucasus. But capturing these oil reserves, crucial for the German war machine, necessitated controlling Stalingrad, a major industrial hub and transportation center on the Volga. Fueled by arrogance and a colossal underestimation of Soviet resolve, Hitler believed the city could be taken swiftly with a concentrated blitzkrieg attack. This strategic miscalculation would prove to be a turning point in the war. The German offensive, spearheaded by the powerful Sixth Army under General Friedrich Paulus, began in July 1942. Luftwaffe bombers rained terror from above, reducing vast swathes of Stalingrad to rubble. German ground troops, supported by tanks and artillery, slammed into the city expecting a quick victory. However, they were met by a ferocious resistance they hadn't anticipated. The Soviet defenders, under the unwavering command of General Vasily Chukov, had no intention of surrendering their city. Stalin, determined to make Stalingrad a symbol of Soviet resistance, issued his now famous order: not a step back, igniting a fire of defiance within the Red Army. The battle descended into a horrific nightmare. Gone were the days of grand maneuvers and sweeping advances. Stalingrad became a labyrinth of shattered buildings, each floor, each room, a desperate struggle for survival. Soldiers fought hand-to-hand in close quarters, the air thick with the stench of cordite, smoke, and decaying bodies. Grenades exploded, machine guns roared, and the staccato bark of rifles echoed through the ruins. The brunt of the suffering wasn't limited to soldiers. Civilians, trapped in the inferno, became unwilling participants in the battle. Women, many with children in tow, toiled in factories, producing munitions for the Red Army. They also served as nurses, firefighters, and snipers, their unwavering determination mirroring that of the soldiers. As summer waned, the battle raged on, oblivious to the changing seasons. By November, the Germans, through sheer relentlessness, had pushed the Soviets to the brink, controlling most of the city center. But a new and unforgiving adversary entered the fray: winter. The Germans, ill-equipped for the harsh Russian climate, began to suffer. The promised winter supplies failed to materialize, thanks to the Soviets' relentless attacks on German supply lines. The once powerful German war machine began to sputter. Food dwindled, and morale plummeted as soldiers froze to death in their inadequate winter gear. Meanwhile, the Soviets, under the brilliant command of General Georgy Zhukov, had been planning a daring counteroffensive, Operation Uranus. In mid-November, while the Germans were fixated on finally capturing the remaining Soviet pockets in Stalingrad, fresh Soviet troops launched a surprise attack north and south of the city. This bold maneuver encircled the German Sixth Army, trapping them in a deadly cauldron. Paulus, desperate to break out, pleaded with Hitler for permission to retreat. However, the Führer, clinging to his delusions of invincibility, refused. The fate of the Sixth Army was sealed. They were left to face a grim reality: a slow, agonizing death by starvation and relentless Soviet attacks. The encircled Germans fought valiantly, but their situation was hopeless. Soviet forces, fueled by a relentless desire for revenge and national pride, relentlessly squeezed the pocket, inflicting horrific casualties. Desperate attempts by the German high command to relieve the encircled army failed miserably. By January 1943, the once mighty Sixth Army, a symbol of German military might, was a starving, ragged shell of its former self. On February 2, 1943, after months of encirclement and unimaginable suffering, the remnants of the German Sixth Army under General Paulus finally surrendered. The battle for Stalingrad was over. The Battle of Stalingrad remains one of the deadliest conflicts in human history. Estimates suggest that Soviet casualties exceeded 2 million, both military and civilian. German losses were equally staggering, with over 500,000 soldiers killed, wounded, or captured. Stalingrad itself was utterly devastated. The once vibrant city lay in ruins, a testament to the ferocity of the fighting. It would take decades to rebuild the city, which was renamed Volgograd in 1961. However, the scars of Stalingrad, both physical and emotional, would forever mark the Soviet psyche. The Battle of Stalingrad shattered the myth of German invincibility. It marked a critical turning point in the war on the Eastern Front. The Red Army, bloodied but unbowed, emerged from the ruins with renewed confidence and a burning desire to drive the Nazis out of their homeland. The Battle of Stalingrad transcended the realm of military strategy. It became a powerful symbol of Soviet resilience and the unwavering determination to defend their homeland. Images of the battle, depicting the unwavering courage of the Soviet soldiers and civilians, became iconic, fueling the resistance movement across Europe. The legacy of Stalingrad continues to resonate today. It serves as a stark reminder of the devastating cost of war and the immense sacrifice made by ordinary people in the face of tyranny. The city of Volgograd, with its numerous war memorials, stands as a poignant testament to the battle's immense human cost. The Mamiev Kurgan, a sprawling memorial complex overlooking the Volga River, is a powerful reminder of the city's heroic defense. The Battle of Stalingrad serves as a chilling reminder of the depths of human depravity, but also the indomitable spirit that can rise from the ashes of destruction. It is a story that continues to inspire and horrify, a testament to the enduring human capacity for both immense cruelty and incredible resilience.